Moving on beyond Chrome, the next big major feature which we are offering in Chrome to users is the Chrome Webstore. About 6 months ago at I/O, we first gave details of this project. Since then, we announced a developer SDK, and we've made lots of progress. There are many, many partners who have been working very closely with us in terms of getting applications ready. So we actually want to give you a full demo of where the Webstore is today. But it's worth recapping why we started working on the problem in the first place. The web has thousands and thousands of applications, more than any of us can count. But it is really, really hard for us to discover these applications. I gave this example at I/O where I was trying to find a chess game for my kids, and it was very hard. I searched for it, a lot of links, but no ratings, no reviews. I did not know which was the best game to go and play. But once I found one, later when I came back to my computer, I couldn't remember how to go back to it, etc. I keep encountering into this problem. Most recently, on my phone, I discovered this amazing application called Flickster. It's about movies. It's about reviews. You can find show times. It's a really nice app. I come back to my computer. It turns out Flickster is there on the web as well, but somehow I had never known about it. And this problem resonates with a lot of people. So our goal was to help users discover these applications. From a developer standpoint, it's really hard to stand out in this world of applications. And more importantly, it's very hard to monetize applications. You have one tool in your arsenal, which is advertising. That works great in many cases, but there are cases where it doesn't work so well. People want to get paid for their apps. But today, users don't trust a small independent developer and go to some site which they don't know about and pay $2 or $3 or $4. They hesitate to do that. Those are the problems we set out to solve with the Chrome Webstore. So let's take a look. I would like to invite Can Liu, who's the product manager on Chrome, who's going to help us demo the Chrome Webstore. So let's start by looking at the gallery, which is the landing page of the Chrome Webstore. So it is meant for discovery. It is very rich, visual, interactive, and we constantly work to feature new applications. So let's poke around and see what we can find. Let's go and click the news category. I'm a huge news fan, so I tend to catch up on a lot of news. And as you can see, there are several news applications which are already in the gallery. One application which catches my eye is NPR. I listen to NPR all the time. It seems to have a high ratings. We already installed this application on this machine, so we'll go ahead and show it to you. So if you go to the NPR application, what you find is it looks very different from a web page today. So NPR has done some cool work on mobile platforms, and they've brought a lot of those elements to the web. So you can see it's a very rich, interactive application, and it's very, very easy to browse news. My favorite feature is playlists. You can click on any article you like and keep adding it to the playlist. And once you're done, you can have it play in the background while you continue browsing.
From NPR Music, you're listening to a special performance by Elton John and Leon Russell. It was recorded live from...
I want to show to you is Sports Illustrated. At Google I/O, we gave you a full demo of Sports Illustrated. I'm very excited to say the app is ready. I've been using it now. They call it SI Snapshot. Sports Illustrated is known for the quality of their photos. As a sports fan, you love the amazing quality of the photos they have, and they've created an entire visual rich experience. You can consume the whole day's sports information just on photos. And you can even go and personalize it for you. There's a content section called My SI, and if you set it up, you will get sports news for your area, things you like, teams you like, etc. Again, a rich, visual, interactive application, not what you commonly expect to see on the web. Let's go back to the gallery. Another category of applications which we are very, very excited about is games. Turns out games are the most popular applications in every app store. So we've been working very hard on games as well, and so we want to show you how that works. There's a game here in the featured category called Dreams 2. I'm constantly looking for new games for my kids. So here, this game is $1.99. We want to show you how easy it is to purchase an app in the Chrome Web Store. Let's go ahead and buy and install it. So it's all integrated with your account. So you enter your credentials. We do a lot of work to make sure we detect fraud, et cetera. And so there is processing which happens in the background. And it takes about 5 to 10 seconds. And we get done with install. So This is a simple app which is, normally when I look for apps with my kids, these are apps in which I hope they will spend a few minutes and I can get a break. This fits that category really well. So you go there. I've tried playing this game. I never do well, but my daughter is amazing at it. So you just have to find differences. Turns out Ken is not that good at it either. So let's stop playing. But again, this is a game. It's written in Flash, works great, and you can see you could purchase it easily in the Webstore. We are actually offering developers a variety of choices as to how to monetize their applications. So we want to put developers in control of how they want to reach users. And so let's pick another app, which is Cloud Canvas. This is a different category of app. It's a drawing, it's a painting app. It's really good. It's very powerful. It's a productivity app. And it is, let's go ahead and find the app. It is about, I think it's $4.99 a month, so it's a subscription app. But what they have done is they want to offer users the ability to try it for free. So you can go ahead and try it for free. It's entirely up to the developer in terms of how long do they give a trial period, et cetera. So we want to offer the entire spectrum of options to developers and let developers choose how they want to reach users. So we've given you a few demos, but the primary purpose of the Webstore is to showcase partners. So we've been working with really, really major partners, people who develop incredibly powerful applications and reach tens of millions of users. So I want to start by inviting Mark Franz from the New York Times, one of my favorite news publications, to give us a demo. Thank you, Mark.
Good morning. Morning, everyone. First, thank you, Sundar. First, I'd like to introduce my colleagues, Andre Behrens, our lead software engineer, and Paul Lau, our graphic designer. Ever since the launch of our website in 1996, the New York Times has been known as a technology innovator. Today, we're excited to unveil the next innovation in digital journalism, NY Times for the Chrome Web Store, an app that expands the boundaries of what's possible on the web. We've built this app from the ground up using the latest and bleeding-edge web technologies, HTML5, CSS3, advanced JavaScript, and some special features of the new Chrome browser. The result is a spectacular new way to read and share news and information, one that combines the immediacy and interactivity of our award-winning website with the readability, speed, and seamless navigation of an app. Let's take a look. With NY Times for Chrome, you can browse the web your way. The app comes with 10 customized skins that let you scan headlines in everything from the most graphical to the most basic. Here's a quick sampling. With the email-like lines view, you can browse headlines in no time. The text-rich Doric skin comes close to mimicking the look and feel of a print newspaper. And on the opposite end of the visual spectrum, the photo gallery allows you to see the news in pictures. There's a big picture skin we call Stack, which showcases our stunning images and photography. Let's go to my favorite, the priority view, which displays the articles in the order of importance selected by our editors. Navigate between sections using your keyboard, or if you happen to be using a touchscreen device with the flick of a finger. You can access the full list of keyboard commands by clicking on the shortcuts icon. The stories themselves have never looked more beautiful or more engaging, or been easier to read and share. You can also browse an entire section of articles from within any story with a touch of a cursor key. It's very fast. There are up-to-the-minute breaking news alerts, and for those times when you're not connected to the internet, you can read our content offline. Installing the app is as simple as clicking on the Times icon in the Chrome Web Store. So there it is. We're truly excited to be pioneering the next generation of open web technologies with Google. It's only the beginning of what we can achieve. Thank you. Good job.
So the single thing which excites me most about the New York Times application is that it works offline. So we'll talk about this later. It's an important use case which we are addressing through the Chrome Web Store. A lot of applications you see on the Chrome Web Store works offline even when you have no connectivity. I talked earlier about the importance of games on the Web Store. So I want to invite one of the leading market players in the world of gaming, EA. So we have the Chief Operating Officer of EA, John Shepard.
Thanks, Sundar, and hi, everyone. EA's been a leader in interactive entertainment for more than 25 years. And much of that leadership is built on the innovation of strong brands and franchises. Today, we're proud to bring our strong games and franchises to the Google Chrome Webstore with its integrated payment system. Now, let me show you one of those games. A few years ago, we acquired Pogo.com. Pogo.com is a great suite of web-based games with a strong and loyal following of players. And one of the flagship titles on Pogo.com is Poppet. Now, here's Poppet in standard. This is how it looks right now. You can play Poppet. I'm going to go over the rules of Poppet just so we know how to play. So with Poppet, whenever you see two or more balloons of the same color touching, you pop them. So again, I threw a lot of information your way, so we're going to do that one more time. So whenever you see two or more of the same colored balloons touching, you pop them, right? So anyway, Poppet is a simple and fun game that everyone can play. It is played by millions each and every month, and it's just a great game. Now, recently, with the help of the Google Web Toolkit, we were able to convert Poppet into a state-of-the-art HTML5 web app in less than 48 hours. So you saw Poppet today. Now with me is my colleague Keith Emnett, who's going to show you the new version of Poppet running in Chrome. So we're going to start a game here. You can see the same gameplay mechanic. You see two or more balloons of the same color. You pop them. But I think Poppet players around the world are really going to love this new Poppet experience. I think the first thing that they're going to notice is the performance. It's blazing fast. It's simply the fastest and smoothest playing Poppet we've ever made. Now the next thing they're going to notice are the graphics. It's in full high definition right now, and it's the best looking Poppet, again, that they've ever played. So, for all its sophistication and technology, it's still the same simple and fun Poppet. It just is faster and prettier than ever before. So that's the new version of Poppet. And you know, when we made Poppet, we thought, it's so much fun, everyone should have it. And so they will. Today, proud to announce that Poppet will be embedded in the new Chrome 9 release. So when you download Chrome, you'll also get Poppet. But you can also download Poppet today on the new Google Chrome Web Store, along with the suite of our other EA games right now. So we're real excited about Chrome 9 and the new Google Chrome Web Store, and hope you like our games there. Thank you.
Another exciting game for me to play with my kids. So it's great to see Poppet on the Web Store. The final partner we want to invite on stage for the Web Store is one of the pioneers of the web, Amazon. They've been writing great applications. You've seen a lot of their great applications on the web, on mobile platforms. And today, we have two exciting apps they want to announce for the Chrome Web Store. So to talk about that, I want to invite Eva Manolis and David Lim from Amazon. Thanks.
Thank you. Good morning. As the web has become more powerful and immersive, Amazon is constantly exploring ways that we can take advantage of that for our customers. We're really excited about the opportunity to distribute some of these new apps we've been developing through the Chrome Web Store. The one I want to talk about today is Window Shop, which will be available, is now available actually through the Chrome Web Store. Window Shop takes the uncompromising shopping experience that Amazon customers have grown to know and love, but with a completely new and fluid interface. With Window Shop, you can browse bestsellers in consumer electronics and books, everything we've got, new releases from music and from movies, sports and outdoors, clothing, virtually everything that's available through Amazon. We've also designed a new way to search and browse our selection. So being the holiday season, let's do a quick search for, cake. As you'd expect, there's many, many books on cakes. There's new music and old music from the band Cake. There's lots of tools you can use to decorate cakes. If you're a little less ambitious, you can buy a ready-made cake, have it shipped to your home. One of the things I've noticed about this app is it's a very expensive app for everybody developing it because we're constantly finding new things we didn't plan to buy that we end up buying on Windows Shop. Tons of toys. And I think the great thing that we're doing with Windows Shop is we take all of the great products and images and all the information we have about our products and brought it to you on Windows Shop, just like we have on Amazon.com. So all the high-resolution imagery is there for you to enjoy, a lot of information about the product, and of course, importantly, all of our customer reviews. That one has not yet been reviewed. You can take a look at some of our other products, all available through windowshop.com. And of course, you can also browse through all the great selection we have for Kindle in our Kindle store. Let's take a look at this one here. I'm not quite sure what those are. Cake Pops. I'd like to turn it over to Dave, and he'll tell a little bit more about Cake Pops.
Great. Thanks, Eva. So for the past over 3 years, we've at Amazon have been executing on a vision for Kindle to offer a big vision, which is to give every book ever printed in any language, anywhere in the world, in less than 60 seconds. And to execute against that, we've built a great Kindle device, but we also have built a series of applications for all sorts of different platforms, from Android to iOS. And today, those allow you, as a user, to buy once and read anywhere. So we're very excited today to be able to announce for the first time and show for the first time, actually, Kindle for the web. This is an application that's been built from the ground up using HTML5 to give you the access to all the books that you love directly within the browser. And you do it without any plugins and without any downloads. So it's really, really cool. Let's go ahead and exit out of the Windows Shop application here. And we'll go ahead and bring up the beginning here and launch Kindle for the web. The first thing that you're going to see here is that it's a no-compromise application. It looks like an application. It feels like an application. And you can navigate through it. So this is our traditional grid view. And you notice because it is Kindle, all of the books that I have available to me are all backed up into the cloud. So they're here ready for me, even though I'm coming at this from a web browser. But because we had access to new HTML5 technology and different types of things from the web, we were able to give different views to this information as well. So this is one of my favorites. This is a flow view that we've been able to add to the application. You can see as I kind of dial through here, you get very, very high performance as we look through the books that are in my library right now. The book that Eva just showed on Windows Shop here is Cake Pops. Sorry about that. Go back to Cake Pops here. Click through to that. And oops.
It's a little too fast.
I guess. I don't know what's happening. There it goes. So we have Cake Pops up on the screen now. And because we're using web technologies, we can integrate with a lot of the other properties that Amazon has. So here we've brought in some of the information we have from our social networking site on reading called Shelfari. People can do character plots and give you summaries of what's going on inside the book. But the most important thing is that we can quickly go off and kind of read this book. And like always with our philosophy around Kindle, once you get inside of the book, we want the technology to disappear and the book to take front and center. We want you to be absorbed in the story as the author originally intended. And here we have a great cookbook that shows you great, beautiful graphical images of the book. And as I kind of scroll back and forth, you notice things like page turns. They don't get in your way. They're just seamless. They're very, very fast. We also didn't compromise at all about typography. We have great fonts in this, and as a user, you have the control to be able to set up your line spacing, how you want the margins to look, how big and small you want the font to be up here on the screen. And we can go ahead and bring that up as we kind of go back and forth here. And all of this has been built inside of the web to be able to give you a great experience and be able to give you that Kindle experience that you want today and tomorrow. Now, as we also move forward, not only do you get this as a reader, but because these technologies are embedded, anybody with a website out there today can take these, add them to the website, and make their own website a bookstore for themselves. And you can then have the one-click purchase right off to these books that you've seen here today. We're going to be launching Kindle for the web early next year, and we hope that you all get a chance to try it out when it appears in the Chrome Web Store. Thanks.
Thanks, Eva and David. Really exciting that Windows Shop is launching today, and I can't wait to see Kindle come on the web and in the Chrome Web Store. So the Web Store is actually ready for use today. So people can go to this URL. It'll be rolling out later today. Anyone from Chrome can go to the URL chrome.google.com/webstore and start using the store. We are starting off with around 500 applications because we've been working directly with partners, but now it's out in the open, and we expect the number of applications to grow very, very sharply. Again, what we will also do is start featuring the store very prominently in the new tab page of Chrome. We'll start in the US in Q1 and start rolling it out all over the world with payment systems integrated. And our goal is to make sure developers can reach the 120 million users of Chrome, far more than users available for any other app store today. So we think it's a very, very exciting step, and I can't wait for users to try out and let us know what they think.